Africa bleeds, not always from war, but from a quieter enemy. Exploitation disguised as peace, diplomacy traded for minerals, and unity replaced by profit. Today, I want to show you something painful, something that many African leaders will never say in public, something the world prefers to keep in the dark.
It's like Africans, we are happily exploited. We tend to, be so subservient that somebody does wrong to you, and the tendency is for the Africans to be the ones to apologize. You get offended, you get hurt, then you are the one to apologize. And really can't keep blaming somebody else other than ourselves. Why do we? So, but we can't keep quiet. We always raise these issues. I'm sure there are many who are capable of doing that and who want to do that. We all can't be silent in this case. So while our power is limited, it's not like theirs. One, we have to reject it, that we can't just be treated the way we are. The second is we even have some way of fighting back. Fighting back includes to keep exposing the truth about all these lies and the suffering that is brought upon us.
These are not words from an activist, not a speech from a revolutionary in exile. This is President Paul Kagame, a leader in power, admitting a bitter truth. Africa has become so used to exploitation that some leaders now defend it, justify it, even sell it as development. If someone takes your diamonds, you say thank you. If someone takes your cobalt, you open your borders wider. If someone takes your minerals, you call it partnership.
If there is any country that was messed up right from the beginning was DRC. They have been destabilizing that country for many years because they want those minerals in the DRC. They even created illegal landing strips to land in DRC, to steal directly from DRC and leave.
In the Congo, children dig for cobalt. European companies sell electric cars. African politicians sell speeches. Everyone profits, except Africa. The war in Congo is not about tribes. It is not about peace. It is a battlefield for lithium, cobalt, gold, the blood of modern technology. Look at this video carefully.
Don't joke to M23, my bro. Don't joke. That is army for the people. Don't joke. Don't joke. Move, quickly. Jump, quickly. Hey, quickly.
European mercenaries arrested at the border, caught inside a conflict zone, yet they walk freely, smiling, going home. No jail, no international trial, no punishment. But if a young Congolese boy throws a stone, he disappears forever. Who gave them the right? Who protects them? Who signs these contracts behind closed doors?
I want to ask you respectfully, Mr. President, that in your quest for global peace, to support efforts to resolve the humanitarian catastrophe in Sudan. I thank you.
After helping Rwanda and Congo sign a peace agreement, the cameras showed smiles, But the documents showed something else: access to critical minerals for U.S. companies. When Sudan was mentioned, the same pattern appeared. Help us, and you can have access to our oil and diamonds. This is not peace. This is trade. Lives for minerals, sovereignty for contracts, nations for bonuses. Now tell me, who is the real enemy? Is it the foreign power that wants minerals? Or the African leader who signs the paper, gives away the land, and calls it development? We don't need to hate America, France, China, Russia, Europe. They act in their interest. But when do we act in African interest? When war ends today, a contract starts tomorrow. When a peace deal is signed, a license is granted. When a leader shakes hands, a country loses its wealth. This is the new colonization, smiling, televised, and celebrated. Kagame was right. Africans now apologize to those who hurt them. We make peace deals that sell our minerals. We invite foreign armies, then give them our oil. We arrest mercenaries, then send them home. And the worst part? We call this progress. Africa must wake up from this dream because our future is being sold, piece by piece, not by force, but by our leaders' decisions. Listen carefully. Every peace agreement that gives foreign access to minerals is not peace. It is payment. Every foreign soldier walking free is not diplomacy. It is immunity. Every call to powerful countries for help is not leadership. It is dependency. Africa does not lack resources. Africa lacks defense of those resources. Congo alone could power the world. Sudan could feed the Arab world. Burkina Faso could power West Africa with gold. Mali could electrify Sahel with lithium. But others control the profits. Africa is not poor. Africa is being looted with our own permission. The world doesn't care about Africa's suffering because Africa's leaders are selling the suffering. So I ask you, in 2025, are African leaders freeing Africa, or are they signing away the future? Comment below. Let the world hear your voice.
Yes, here we are. Welcome and greetings, everyone, family, brothers and sisters here in the continent, and to all who are in the diaspora. I'm speaking from my motherland, as you can see around me. I'm talking to our ancestors, connecting myself with our Creator so that I can get wisdom. I'm here to beg for the wisdom from our ancestors. So that is not what brings me here. The aim of being here is to share my thoughts on what happened in Washington when President Trump bring together leaders from Kenya, Angola, Togo, DRC, and Rwanda for the peace deal or peace agreement for Rwanda and Democratic Republic of Congo. During speeches, I heard the speech of President Trump. I will quote some words. Of course, it's spoken that this is a new era for Congo, Rwanda, to make wealth like other countries. And also he went far by saying that right now US companies will invest in Congo as well as in Rwanda. And also America has get access to natural resources or rare earth minerals. And that was the aim of that agreement, for America to have access to critical minerals found in Congo. America cannot exploit Congo while there is a war. So it needs to have peace so that America can exploit those resources. People are creating these conflicts purposely to make sure that Africa will bow, Africans will surrender, and asking them to help us. And when it reaches that point, it means they will say they're okay, but you will offer us minerals. So this conflict, now you can understand that is being engineered. Maybe our leaders don't understand this, but what they discovered that conflict is opportunity. conflict is opportunity for others. And that's why you see they're happy with signing contracts. It's not just happiness for peace, it is happiness for access to our natural resources. That's what I discover. But all in all, brothers and sisters, for how long will we Africans being told that this is how to have peace? Like we don't know the meaning of peace. That's what I think. So if you cannot have peace, it means you don't know the meaning of peace. So others know the meaning of peace, and that's why we go to them to help us. So I'm here to receive wisdom, but I think those are just what I received from this beautiful part. So let us continue, my dear lovely family, with the what happened there in Washington. Sources. Come to President Ruto. I spoken many things. Thanks Trump for that steps, but also he asked Trump to bring peace or to help to bring peace in Sudan. But one thing that came to my mind is that maybe we African leaders, we are being used and sell out to show our former colonizers or new colonizers that we have God, we have conflict. So if come and solve our conflict, solve our problems, and take God. That's what I see. And that's why I want to comment a little bit on that issue. That what President Ruto said is like to sell resources of Sudan to America. We know, and America know very well that there's a conflict in Sudan. America know very well, but America is waiting for Africans to surrender and to say, we have a problem, please help us. And then America will say, I'm ready to solve your problem, but you will pay for my effort. And what we are going to pay is to sign agreements that will allow America and other Western countries to have access to our natural resources. That's what I think. Also, in this video, you heard about mercenaries who are caught in Eastern DRC. And those mercenaries allowed to go back to their countries. But just imagine if African can do such behavior in European countries. You will be arrested. You will not be taken back to your home country. You will be arrested and jailed. Why don't those mercenaries not arrested and jailed? Why they have taken out? And those are the ones who are training people in the jungle to fight each other. Those are not mercenaries for maybe for protecting resources. Those are trainers. They went there to train young Africans how to use guns, how to use ammunition, drones to fight. So those mercenaries, they didn't arrested or even being asked, why you are here? Why? What are you doing? But they seen being taken away. Quickly, go, don't pray. But all in all, for me, I think those are trainers. They went to train Africans to use gun and to fight so that Africa can become unstable. And instability in Africa, it means is the exploitation of Africa. And that's why you see these kind of deals that we sign, it's because of instability. When we fight each other, it means we give rooms for others to exploit our resources. And I argue, my fellow Africans, we Africans, we have solutions. I don't believe in my mind that we 54 Africans, nations or heads of state cannot solve the problem of Sudan, cannot solve the problem of Rwanda and Congo, or the problem of northern Mozambique. No, we can't. The problem that we have, we are divided. We are divided. And I wish African leaders must start from now talking about unity of this continent. And I know we have a lot of sellouts in this continent. We have a lot of puppets that are being used. And that's why you see they are being loaded white carpets, because they are working for their masters, and their masters are welcoming them as heroes. But let me tell you, we young people, we have to work hard to unite first, then push the agenda of unity. Without pushing the agenda of unity, we are going nowhere, my dear lovely family. We are going nowhere, because I see the future is too dark because of disunity or division. Division is real. Our leaders are being divided, and that's why you see these leaders cannot sit maybe in Ouagadougou. They are ready to sit in Washington, in London, in Paris to solve or to sign agreement. What things make Kagame and Tshisekedi to feel that they are signing contract in Washington? Why don't they sign that contract or that agreement in maybe in Kampala? What's the problem? Some may say, you know, these countries are supporting labels, and you come to my point. The point is disunity. Those who are supporting labels, it's because of disunity. You cannot support someone to kill your fellow African. So what we need to do is to bring peace, to believe, first of all, to believe and trust in ourselves, and to stop self-hate. You know, you heard from Malema many times. He's spoken about the issue of self-hate. We Africans, we have self-hate. We don't love one another. We don't love each other. We see each other as enemies. We don't support each other. When we discover resources, African discovering resources, we are not happy for Africans to operate in those resources. We find white people by calling them investors in order for Africans to not to control those resources. So we young people, we have one duty in this continent, to unite and also to unite this continent. Our elders have, their minds have reached to the point where they cannot think beyond. So we, the young generation, one thing we need to do is to unite and bring people of Africa together, unite. I know I have been saying this many times, that right now we are talking about the issue of Africa Continental Free Trade Area. Let me ask you one thing. Which currency are we going to use? Yes, we are going to trade among ourselves. Which currency are we going to use? We have these borders. Can we be allowed to move from one country to another without being asked for visas? Are we free? Do we have access to our natural resources? I think no. So family, there's a need for we Africans, especially young generation, to come together, unite. And if we unite, we can tell our leaders, if we don't unite politically, we are going to unite ourselves, and we are going to unite and to liberate this continent economically. That's what I think we need to do. So family, brothers and sisters, that's what I discovered on that meeting, or in that occasion that happened in Washington, when leaders of Congo, Rwanda, witnessed by leader of Angola, Burundi, as well as Kenya, when contract or peace agreement was signed. That's what I discovered. But I know maybe you discovered more than me. You may share what you discovered through comment section. Also, you may share this message or this video to other Africans, those who are in the diaspora in the continent. Also, we can hear from them what they discovered, what they understood on that occasion. So after that, let me say have a nice time. Thank you. I'm here enjoying beautiful scene, beautiful place here in my motherland. As you can see behind me, there's a good scene, attractive. So I think wisdom will come from our Creator. Wisdom will come from our ancestors, because the dark is on our way. So Have a nice time. Thank you.
Thank you, Africa. Mama Africa. Oh, yeah. You make Africa great. Thank you, freedom. Thank you, Africa.